I'm not 25 yet, it will be tonight at 11, but thank you very much. Yeah, really appreciate it. Thank you. It feels more like home. Like away from my family and my friends. Thank you. Can we make a wish? Yeah. I'll never make a wish.
And the next biggest city is Tartu, where we all study. Tartu is also called a university town because the Estonia's biggest and oldest university is located here. And it's the only university in Estonia where it's possible to study medicine.
And yeah, it should be brighter, but it's a very old ITK. Okay, for Estonian bread, it's black.
Not white like in here.
Yeah, and we eat it with butter or fish or egg or absolutely everything.
Last player out. Oh my god! Find a partner, so you have to try and catch. I have to find the boy. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter.
Couples 2 and 3. Last couple. Yeah, around there.
From the next participant, it's come from India.
Jonathan, maybe are you
So this is the world, you know that. And now we move on to Europe. Because you can see Netherlands in here, it's so small. There's Europe, and you see the tiny, tiny yellow thing, not really yellow in this picture, but here you see the Netherlands. Yay!
Yeah, and the official name of the Netherlands is Koninkrijk Nederlanden. It means Kingdom of the Netherlands. Our queen is Koningin Beatrix van Oranje-Nassau. Our prime minister is Jan-Peter Balkenende. Maybe you know him as Harry Potter. In the Netherlands, there's a really small country. We have 41,000 square kilometers, and we have almost 17 million inhabitants. Yeah, and this is our royal family. This is Queen Beatrix, and this is her son, Prince Willem-Alexander, and his wife Maxima.
Okay. Well, we're going to tell something about the directing of Holland.
And she will be Holland and I will play Indonesian. So you see the differences between Indonesia and Holland.
Hi, where are you? I'm already waiting for 10 minutes.
Okay, yeah, it's okay. I'm coming. I'll be there in 30 minutes.
30 minutes? Oh, okay. Okay, I'll see you.
Okay. 1 hour later.
Where are you? Has something happened? Did you have an accident?
Oh, no, I'm at home, but it's okay. I'm coming now, okay? Okay.
Hey, come on, we have to go. Let's walk, because we're going to the modem.
Walk to the modem, but it's 5 minutes.
Yeah, but Dutch people walk.
Yeah, let's take the betcha, okay? Okay. Don't walk so fast, don't walk so fast.
I don't walk so fast. And if it's too fast, then we also can take the bicycle.
The bicycle? Well, that's for poor people.
No, it's not for poor people. In Holland, everyone uses a bicycle.
Okay, let's walk.
It's a famous bicycle. Also, boys and girls use this bicycle, so... Okay.
Oh, what is it?
Well, this is a motor.
Oh, nice. What does it do?
Well, we used to make flour or oil with it, but now it's just in landscape of Holland, but we don't use it anymore.
Oh, it's so nice. Oh, it's a black people. Let's make a picture.
No. It's just a Dutch person.
A Dutch person? What is black?
Yeah, but we are a multicultural country and we don't make pictures of people who look different.
Oh, so no picture?
It's about our language, and for the Indonesian here, you will notice that we have lots of similar words. So, listen carefully. Okay, when you wake up, you switch on the lampu and go to the wastafel to wash your face. Then you dry your face with a handdoek. After that, you look up and see to the plafond, and then you look down and you see the tegel. Similar, right? Then the boys put their clothes and fix their kraag, and the girls put on their rok. Then you go to the koelkast to find some food and ask for your ananas juice. Ananas, sorry. Okay, time to get out.
Yes, so you go to your car and you drive achteruit. And suddenly you realize that your knalpot and your koppeling and your rem broke. So you hurry to find a reparatie. Yeah, which fortunately turns out to be gratis! But alas, you feel too much pain in your leg, so you go to find the apotheek to get medicine and a stempel on your nota. After that, you hurry to the Mohammedia University for ITMSS lecture, but because you are te laat, of course, access is denied. So you walk to the canteen happily to eat some kroephoek and prepare your presentatie for the plenary discussie. So that's the end, and da-da! Da-da!
We have a lot of similar words as you heard, and maybe it's good if you should all try. We have a lot of different sounds, and we think the sound is our best sound. Maybe you should all try it. Maybe it's good if you just put your finger in your throat and then like Martina says, dag dag. Can you say it?
It's not.
Okay, listen, just move on. That's fine.
So that is what we call the klompendans. It's actually performed on wooden shoes, but they were too heavy to bring here. We don't look like this in the Netherlands, but we don't even look like this in the Netherlands.
We look like this. Well, not anymore, because we really don't like it, but this is the traditional costume of the Netherlands.
And there are some differences in some provinces, but we don't have so many as you have. Here's an example of Zeeland, a province in the south. Next, this is Friesland, province where she comes from. And then we have the village of Volendam. They do actually wear the costumes there every day, rich people. And the wooden shoes.
I'm going to tell you something about food. I chose food because I not only like it, I really love it. And that's probably the reason for that I and most of the Dutch people are so tall. And I think that Ben from Canada and that guy from India will agree with me. Sorry, I don't know your name. All the tall people eat very much. You should try it sometime. The Indonesian food is, as you all have eaten for breakfast, lunch and dinner maybe. Nasi goreng, nasi ayam kebakar, nasi soto, mie goreng, gado-gado, budak, etc. Very nice food, but if we're honest, and actually they are just a bowl full of peppers. Your food is very spicy. Don't get me wrong, I like it very much, but I just can't handle the spiciness. I'm a sensitive guy, so I start to sweat and I start to get hot and I get a prickly tongue and all that. So my lunch, and because I'm vaccinated and I'm one of those few people who don't get stung by mosquitoes very much, peppers are actually for me a bigger problem than dengue and malaria and TB put together. So my lunch usually comes down to a big bowl of nasi putih, which I like very much. Now, about the food from Holland. We have a lot of Dutch snacks like croquettes and stroopwafel and licorice. But the really famous food is the cheese. You might all know the cheese. You love it. You put it in your chocolate milk. I don't know why. You put it on everything. We just put it on our pizzas and our bread. After the cheese, I want to give you a take-home message for one recipe. It's a recipe of mashed potatoes and mashed coal. You put a sausage on that, and that's the recipe. You eat it a lot, and you get tall like the Dutch people. If you don't like the coal, you can exchange it by wortel. That's another word. A carrot. That's another word the Dutch and Indonesian people have become. But we don't eat that every day. I like it very much, but I also like your spicy food a bit, with not too much sambal. So I just want to thank you for all the ingredients you gave our country. I eat it almost once a week, so thank you for the blisters on my tongue, and maybe you can come to Holland and try the stamppot sometime. Thank you.
We have a lot of sports. Almost everybody sports. No. We are very good at soccer.
But we lost, we know Paul was right, so...
But we were in the finals.
So let's move on.
And the supporters in Holland are also very active. Everybody goes in orange, so where's those? But we have a lot of other sports in Holland we're good at, like hockey. Oh. Okay, like hockey and swimming. We have very good swimmers. We almost win every Olympics medals.
turners and horse riders and rowing. Jill will show us the rowing. Okay, and the ice skating and cycling. But Jill and Nala are going to show us a few of the sports. Okay, okay, 1, 2, 3, go! This is England lessons for me. Okay, next subject.
And that's why we win so many golden medals every year.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, everybody is joining me. Because we are with a lot of people from Holland, there are also a couple of people from Amsterdam, the capital of Holland. And yeah, when you go to Amsterdam, you will see the Amsterdam logo. I don't know. Yeah, next slide. And I want to show you something of Amsterdam. I hope you all can see it. In the left upper part, you can see the typical houses in Amsterdam next to the canal. And so you can see there in the left part, the left side. And right upwards we have our transportation in the city center, which is called the tram. Maybe it's the same here. And the right under part we can see the canal. I hope you can all see it. And yeah, it's very beautiful. It's called the Groenburghal. And with the canal in the middle and the very cute houses next to it. Yeah, in Amsterdam everybody transports himself by bicycle. We already seen it. And some tourists think it's really crazy, but in the left upper part you can see a tower for bicycles. There are a lot of bicycles in it because yeah, everybody in Amsterdam needs to park their bicycle somewhere, and otherwise it gets stolen. So
or the police will take it if you leave it for 2 days or more.
Yeah, so we've got the bicycles everywhere. Yeah, in the tower and also on the bridge near the canal. Okay, because we are studying in Amsterdam, this is our hospital, and left to it is a very famous doctor from Amsterdam. He's called Professor Marcel Levy, and we wanted to show you this.
It's a bad picture of him.
And this is our football team of Amsterdam. It's called Ajax, maybe you know all. In the left upper part it's the Amsterdam Arena, it's the stadium where they play, and the soccer team under it. So, this is the bad part from Amsterdam.
Maybe I should talk about the red light. There are
all the tourists know.
Yeah, you can't see really well, but behind every window there's a red curtain and a red light, so you know.
And naked women, so maybe it's good you can see it. Okay, next. And we have the coffee shops in Holland. Yes, it's legal, it's all legal, you can get it everywhere. But we're not stolen all the time, so. So, when do we meet you in Amsterdam, guys?
I'm from Friesland. That's how you pronounce it, Friesland. I think it's the best part of the Netherlands. It's very different than the other parts. This is our Frisian flag next. And as you can see, Frisian flag is also a brand for milk and yogurt and that kind of things. And they sell it here. So we're famous. Okay, next. We got our own language. We're the only part of the Netherlands who have a different language. We also have very different culture, but I'm not going to explain that right now because it takes me an hour or more. We have our own Frisian food, like we call it Friese suikerballen. That's bread with a lot of sugar in it. I think you like it. We have Berenburg. It's a very strong drink, etc. We have a different landscape. We have a lot of small lakes, and everywhere is our cows and fields. And if you come from Friesland, and when I came to study in Nijmegen, everyone asked, oh, how many cows do you have? Very nice. We have a lot of farmers. And we have our own boat, a scootje, we call it. Okay. And we also have own sports, of course. Vierleppen, that's that. They have a pole, because farmers used to, because we have a lot of water and a lot of farmers, they needed to go to the different fields and they used a pole to jump over the water. But now it's a real sport and they also have very special techniques and everything. It's very nice. And Keertsen, it's with a ball and stupid play with your hand. And Scootjesielen is with the boat. I used that before. The Elfstedentocht is really famous. Maybe some of you know it because people from a lot of different countries come to Friesland to do the Elfstedentocht when it's very cold and you can do it, but they didn't do it for many years because it wasn't cold enough. Friesland has only 11 cities, but it's like really small cities, so don't expect anything of that. And it's speed skating. Ice skating on ice, very cool, and it's almost 200 kilometers, so I think you will all die if you try. We have our own dog species, Fries is daarbij. And we have our own horse species, Friesian horse. It's most beautiful horse. Even in American movies or whatever movie you see a black horse like this, it's always a Friesian horse. And we called it Chase, and that's also special from Friesland. It's very good.
The south of the Netherlands is a very separate part because it has a lot of beautiful countrysides and a lot of foods and beers. But the most fun part of it is the carnival, and we are really good at having parties. There's a little difference between Indonesian dance and Dutch dance. Hannah and Kepa are now going to do the Indonesian dance. 7, 8. And in Dutch style, we party like this. Okay, next. Thank you.
Yeah, my name is Anke and I'm from Germany. And that's why I want to show some slides. But I'm studying for 4 years in the Netherlands. That's why I'm also yeah, Germany has about 8 million inhabitants. Our capital is around here in the east of Germany, and I'm living here in the south of Germany. Yeah. Okay, in Germany you have different landscapes, and this is the landscape in my region. And we also have a lot of different houses, and this is the traditional houses in my region. And now I want to tell something about the climate in Netherlands and also in Germany. In Europe you can see the different seasons. You can see in the spring that all the plants are growing, in the summer that's hot, in the autumn all the leaves get a different color, yellow or red, and there's a lot of rain. And all the people are walking there like the rain sticks. And in the winter you have a lot of snow. So all the hills and mountains are full of snow, and a lot of people like to go on a sledge in the snow.
Okay, first, where is Canada? So this is planet Earth. The America, Canada, Quebec, and we go back. Quebec City, it's where we live. It's on the French-speaking part of Canada. This is our house. And inside the house. Okay, just a few words about history of Quebec City. At first, the native nations were living peacefully and quietly. But one day, Jacques Cartier jumped on his boat and decided to discover the world. And he found America and the native nation. And we'll find Stop and Act, which is English and French. So, who are we? Are we lumberjacks? No. Do we live in igloo? No. Are dogs letting our transportation? No. Royal Canadian Mounted Police? No. Maple Leaf? Yes.
I'll just present quickly a couple of Quebecers, famous Quebecers, famous in Quebec at least. So René Lévesque, which is our most popular politician, the great Democrat, which died about 15 years ago, but really led big reforms in Quebec. Another famous is Stephen Harper, the Prime Minister you can see behind the hand of Obama. And yeah, I think it resumes the whole president. We have him, Rousseau, Rousseau is a journalist. Hubert Reeves, astrophysician. We have a famous doctor from Quebec. Then we have some characters for kids, maybe you know. Maurice Richard, Gilles Vigneault, Garou, which is not really famous in Quebec, but sometimes. And Celine. And that's it. So spring. We also wanted to go with some season things to present Canada, so we'll go from one season to the other. So, this is animals. This is what we do with animals. This is snow melting. I'm just kidding with the seal thing. This is cabane à sucre, like sugar cabane, with the kid in it. This is Easter with chocolate. This is the end of my academic year. And summer! So in summer we have our national holiday, which is the Saint Jean-Baptiste, which we enjoy a lot. So this is 2 pictures from there, some party pictures as well.
We go for April, like kids really like to go and take it from the tree. And also Halloween, we celebrate it a lot. And a lot of people go hunting, like our fathers, and a lot of people like to do this. And during fall, of course, the leaves of the tree fall down and they change color. We have a beautiful picture, but the sun is changing the colors.
Can you give me a comment about you stay in Indonesia? Come on. During your stay in Indonesia.
Do you want me to say something about Indonesia?
Just take the comment. Yeah,
it's my 3rd cake. Thank you.
We also have
Michael is first.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can go. Here we have also happy birthday to you, but in Indonesia, you know that in Indonesia we say happy birthday is selamat ulang tahun. So I want you to say in Indonesia.
Selamat ulang tahun together. 1, 2, 3.
Selamat ulang tahun. Thank you. I'd like to announce it, and the winner is Netherlands.
Thank you very much, but we also want to say that we all really love all the other countries, and especially also India for the dancing, very good, and all the other countries, and I think we really got a good impression. So thank you all for your attention.
Text them. We're at that place. Ja, ik heb ook al drinken gezegd.
Because on the bottom, in the bottom stage, while you're already sleeping, they had the freshmen from the next year, the medicine students, and they all had to do acts and wear stuff, and it was something like
Hi. Oh, you're filming me.
It's definitely cheaper. You have to pay for the equipment, for the lessons.
But it would be a new experience and it's very nice.
It's definitely cheaper than Europe, but that's a bit cheaper. Say something really nice. I love you.
Of je moet van hier naar hier. Kami, hallo Mayumi. Hi. Hallo.
Oh, you're gonna tell her not on you. I think it's 50. Ik denk ook dat. Nee, die zie je al de hele tijd.
And it's also good for traveling to make you more.
What she ordered was out, but they forgot to tell her. The way you will. I got it what it is. I can feel it.
Nice. Yeah, but it's always silly. And this, where is it? Oh, really nice. Thank you. So sweet. Thank you. Yeah. Happy birthday.
Ben, you again. Ben, stop that.
Oh, apple cake.
Yes. Yeah. Very nice.
Nice.
Want to try it?
I don't think it fits. Maybe here, but maybe not over again.
No, something really small. Don't eat, and you have to make it really carefully because it's far out. Here. Yeah. Okay, yes. Okay, like, okay, here. And get it off. And then you have to turn it around.
Like that? No, I can open it first. Yeah. Then, yeah. It has to be like this.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a taste.
Oh. Okay, let's see. Chocolate. Just because of the cafe? Oh, yeah. And there's a lot of cafe. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. That's perfect. It's like everyone knows about it. I just read about it.